Hi, my name is Nicole, and I'm new to YouTube. And I'm gonna come on and I'm gonna be talking to you about aging uh, and aging without money. I don't have money saved, and I'm 61 years old. I don't know how I'm gonna take care of myself. I'm single. I never been married and I live alone. And I worry. I worry about my financial woes, which would be that I don't have a pension and I don't have a savings and I don't have money set aside. I have just like what's in my bank account basically. And I live in a studio apartment, and I just want to be able to talk to you, YouTube, about me. And today is Saturday, and it was a beautiful day out today. It was raining, but we need the rain. So that's why I'm saying it's beautiful. You know, we've been having a dry spell here where I live, and we need the rain. So it was really important to the climate here where I live. And, well, today's Saturday, and I spent the day, I have to do things that don't cost money. So I have a membership to a gym. And then another thing I want to say is that I have a problem with my weight. I can't seem to lose weight. When I'm supposed to be losing weight, I always end up gaining weight, which I don't understand that. But there's this thing that I bought. It was called Alta, and it was only $29.99. It was on sale, and it's supposed to help with your DNA, to help you lose weight. So what they do is they have you swab the inside of your mouth on both sides. You swab, and then you send it in to them, and then they'll upload the results. So I mailed that in like 2 days ago. So I should get the results soon, and maybe from that I'll be able to lose weight. But on my own, since my son was in kindergarten, I haven't been able to properly manage my weight, and it causes health problems like prediabetes and cholesterol, things like that. And at 61, it's very important that you watch your diet, you monitor the foods that you eat. Um, it's not good to have milk, sugars, breads, pastas, pizzas, uh, any kind of raw sugars, white sugar, any kind of candies, cookies, cakes, pies, pastries, things of that nature. You have to wean yourself off of it, and it's very difficult because these things are like pushed on to you. I mean, like everywhere we go, there's bags of goodies or cakes or pies or uh, sweets, bakeries. There's a baked food section. There's a bakery section in every supermarket. Every supermarket has a bakery. So it's tough. It's tough aging. I'm having a tough time, and I just want to be able to talk about it, and maybe it'll help me stop worrying so much about my life because I am 61. I have no pension. I have no money saved or set aside for a retirement. And I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen with me. I really don't. Um, there's no solutions for people who don't have money saved or have come from a position where money will be funneled out to them for the rest of their life. And yeah, that didn't happen for me. Um, I've worked, but I never had work where it was significant benefits to the point where I would be able to have monies later on in life. And it's tough because I think about it and I feel like I have nobody to talk to, nobody to tell these things to when I'm thinking about the fact that I probably will live longer into my 80s, maybe 90s. And will I be able to work at 80 and 90? I don't know. That's like, whoa, like being 80 and 90 and working, otherwise you won't be able to pay. I know that there's Social Security and I do qualify for that, but that's a limited income and everything is going up and up. I went to the supermarket and bananas were like over $1 a pound. I never saw bananas go over that much, over $1 a pound. I've seen them at 34 cents a pound, 20, 19 cents a pound, but I've never seen bananas like over $1 a pound. It's like getting really hectic, and I I I don't know what to do. A lot of times, I do have a part-time job through an agency, but that's not guaranteed. They could stop. They could call me any day of the week and tell me, there's no more work, or they cut the account, or whatever they call it, however it works. So that's something that I have to take into consideration every time I get paid. And taking that into consideration, I have to look at how much money comes in. I only make about $800 every 2 weeks, and then I pay tithes to my church. I do that faithfully because that's the right thing to do. And in my world, that's the right thing to do. That's what I believe, to pay tithes, and I do. So $80 comes out every 2 weeks, and then the rest I get to just budget and food, and then, where I live, I have to pay rent, and I have to pay uh, garbage, sewer, and water. That's a bill. Garbage, sewer, and water is a bill. Rent is a bill. Cable is a bill. My cell phone is a bill. My car insurance is a bill. My, that's about it. Yeah, that's about it. But those five things have to come out of the monies that I make. And it's not easy. I always have to save from one paycheck as much as I possibly can, which is very hard to save from each paycheck, but I have to manage to put away like $30, $40 and get it carried over. And every once in a while, my car uh, bill won't be as much. What I mean is like gas. That's a bill too. Gas is a bill. So gas for the car, I have to put that in. If there's any maintenance on the car, I'll have to do that, like the oil change. And like the car that I drive has 189,000 miles on it. So it's a high mileage car. And I pray every day that I go outside and that it'll start so I can get to my part time job. And from there, I work 5 hours a day and I get paid every 2 weeks for the 50 hours that I work. And I work in an office, and I'm hearing impaired too. So I want to point that out, that I'm hearing impaired. So a job that would use phones is a little bit difficult for me, which I do use the phone. But what I do is I put it on speaker, which I let everybody know you're on speaker because, that's the polite thing to do. Let them know that they're on speaker. And I can hear that way. Otherwise, I won't be able to hear if the phone is not on speaker. So I'm hearing impaired. I'm 61. I have no money saved for retirement. I don't know how I'm going to survive 60, 70, 80 until, you know, my end time. We all have an expiration date. We don't like that, but that's what it is. It is what it is. We all have an expiration date, but we also have a life to live. And I try to make quality in my life. Like this year, I joined the gym, the Y, and they have in the Y, they have uh, circuit. You can walk. And if you go around 12 times, that's 1 mile. So what I do is I walk a mile a day, and I've been doing that for a month to help with my weight issues and to help with my prediabetes and to help with my cholesterol and to help with starting to try to better manage my weight and eating more vegetables is, I like vegetables, but for some reason, I just wasn't eating them as much as, I need to. So, what I started doing was making a pan of vegetables on Sunday and eating from that throughout the week, and it saves money that way. And I've gone to supermarkets where the vegetables might be on sale, like Lidl. I think that I'm pronouncing it right. They have vegetables as cheap as $2 or a little bit less than $2 for each um, vegetable. Like they have riced cauliflower, they have broccoli's Florentine, they have a mixed vegetable, and they all were a little bit over $1, less than $2. So I saw that tonight when I went out to the supermarket after going to the gym. And in the gym, I've been trying to teach myself a little bit more each time I go about strength training because I understand now, people always say that muscle burns fat. So I'm trying to strength train every other day, and I do upper body and lower body every other day together. I do upper body and lower body because I want to be able to start burning more fat. And I've been eating, I have a girlfriend, a good friend, a good girlfriend, and she's been doing intermittent fasting. And what I've learned from myself about intermittent fasting for my own body and for my own self, that I lost 10 pounds. I'm down 10 pounds since the intermittent fasting, but I plateaued, and it fluctuates a couple of pounds at that plateau. So that alt that I mentioned earlier, that I had them I swabbed my mouth and mailed it into them. I'm hoping that this DNA testing for weight management and what the best exercises will be for your body, and what the best foods will be, what the best nutrition will be for your body. I'm hoping that this will help me, because I need help financially. Like I said, I don't have a retirement. I need to manage my weight. I haven't managed that since my son was in kindergarten. And I need to get my cholesterol lowered, and get out of pre-diabetes range for my blood work. My doctor is going to do blood work again in 3 months, so that'll be in February. So the last time I talked to her, it'll be 3 months from then. So that'll be February. This is already December. So the end of February, I will be getting more blood work. And then I'll talk to you more about that, about my blood work. And we'll see where I am. But I have really some habits that I have were bad. I was eating chocolate candies, Ferrero Rocher candies. I was eating that, and that wasn't good for me. Um, I was eating out of a bag, like potato chips and different bagged snacks from out of the salt aisle. So I can't do that anymore. And I started going to the gym on a regular basis, which is something I never did in my whole life. I never was a regular in the gym. So I've been doing that for about a little less than a month, like 3 weeks. I've been doing that. So I have been making changes to support my need to get out of pre-diabetic range, and to start managing my weight, because I haven't been managing my weight, and the doctor's very concerned about that, and saying, there's other things that are going on too, like, with me, as far as like getting my blood work right, so that I won't have issues, and the doctor will give me a clean bill of health. And financially, I work part-time. That's the job I found, so that's the job I have. And I work every day, so I have to drive every day, which I wish that I could find a part-time job where I went in 2 days, went in longer at 2 or 3 days a week. But it is what it is right now. I have to travel 5 days a week to work. Um, but at least I have a job, and I have a way to pay my bills, but I don't have a lot of extra left over. And my entertainment is going to the gym and doing things that don't cost money, uh, like going for walks or going to gardens and things like that, so that I don't have to spend money. Only thing I have to do is just keep gas in the car. And gas is a little bit expensive, but it is what it is. There's nothing that you can do about that. The price is what the price is. And Basically, I'm just managing day by day and being prayerful and trying to get my weight under control, get my blood work where the doctor is giving me a clean bill of health, and pay for everything while I can still work, which we don't know how long you can work. And I have to improve my health because, right now I feel good. But what I want to do is make sure that everything stays or gets better. Weight manage, blood work manage, health manage, feeling good still, and things like that. So today is Saturday. It was a good day. Um, for me, I was able to go to the gym and I worked out for an hour. I did cardio as well as upper and lower body strength training. So we'll talk tomorrow, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks. Bye. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Take care.